Now it's time we look at wireless communications. There are a lot of options for wireless communications, and we've already mentioned the obvious one, which is Wi-Fi. But as you can see in front of us, we've got several options, starting with the easiest and most ubiquitous historically, which is infrared. And we've got a little transmitter here. Then we've got radio, and there's a couple of different radio frequencies, and they can be very useful for long distance. Now this is a super long distance one. It's a dedicated board called Flutter, and I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to remember exactly what the distance is, but it's a long way. So that's using radio, and we've got some different options here for transmitter and receiver. And then there's Bluetooth, and there's several options for Bluetooth. There's a Bluetooth which essentially is just like the serial communications we've been using, but wirelessly. And then there's Bluetooth low energy, Bluetooth 4. There's a lot of options with those, and if you want to use an iOS device, then Bluetooth low energy is the one that you're going to need to use. And then we did mention Wi-Fi. This is the Arduino Uno, which was the first Arduino board with Wi-Fi built in, but obviously there's a whole host of options now. But we're going to start with infrared. And one of the reasons why infrared is cool is because, yeah, you can use these kind of remotes, right? But you can use any infrared device. And we're going to look at how you can decode the signals from an old remote, your current TV remote, DVD player, your air conditioning unit, heater, anything that has an infrared signal. You should be able to decode it with your Arduino, which is pretty cool. And then obviously we can remote control our Arduino, which is also neat. So we'll start with infrared and we'll work through the other options. This is our infrared decoding routine, our sketch, and it uses an amazing library called irremote.h. We use infrared sensor on a receive pin, which is A0. We've got an LED that we're using as a notification light on pin 10, and we create our IR object this way, and then we need somewhere to put the results, and so the library provides a decode results object which we put into results. And then we set the LED as output. We start the serial so that we can see what we're getting. This is a message to say that we're about to start. We enable it, and then we say it's worked, because if it crashes we need to know that it didn't output that. And then if we get any results from our infrared decoding, then we output those to the serial monitor. We put the LED high to show that we're getting some results, and then we ask for the next IR value. If we don't get anything, then we turn the LED off, and we have a small delay each time we go through the loop.